So Reform leader Nigel Farage has been in South Wales today in Port Talbot, and he's been talking about what his party would do if they were to win at the next Welsh Parliament, the Senedd elections next year. And one of the things he said was that he would look to reopen the coal mines in South Wales. So if you don't know, South Wales especially has a really rich coal mining history. It was essentially the coal that built the modern world. It drove the Industrial Revolution, but those mines were closed in the 80s by Thatcher. It was a really traumatic thing for those communities. That was the industry in the area. And even now, kind of 30, 40 years on, Wales is still feeling the pain of that. Now, while it is really easy to look back with rose-tinted glasses at that time in Welsh history, it bears saying that there are some serious scars which are left on Wales due to that mining heritage. So Wales has the highest rates of respiratory disease in Western Europe, and that is in no small part down to the fact that lots of our young men were sent into mines and got a whole range of really serious lung diseases. Now, the scars aren't just physical, they're also on our communities. So there are about 2,500 coal tips in Wales. These are the waste products of mining which were just left on the hills around the South Wales valleys, and these huge tips are a real risk to health. In the 60s, there was the Aberfan disaster where a coal tip collapsed, and all of this waste just went down into a school, and it killed over 100 children. Now, these tips are still there. There's so many of them, and it's such a threat to the people who live below them. This is the product of mining. This is the impact and the scars it's left on our communities. And that's not to mention the environmental cost. I mean, rivers in parts of Wales ran black because of the damage that was done. And these abandoned mines are still leach and let out really toxic chemicals even now. So if history has taught us anything, it's that the prosperity for the people of Wales does not come from extracting the resources from under their feet, but by developing the people themselves. If you like this sort of analysis and talk about Wales, you can subscribe to my newsletter, which is called the Will Hayward Newsletter. Thanks.